Hey, Sarnia here, pregnancy and postpartum fitness coach. Today, we are going to do a pregnancy seated workout. This is a workout you can do if you feel like being up on your feet to exercise, or maybe it is the very end of pregnancy and you just feel like you need a break, but at the same time, you want to find different ways to move your body. So this is a great workout for you. And also, if you are on modified bed rest, depending what modifications are, that workout might be for you as well. As always, check in with your medical provider just to see what will work best for you. And even though this is like a prenatal workout, you can actually do this workout postpartum as well, or at any given time that you need to do a workout where you don't want to be up on your feet. So you can do everything sitting down. All you need for this workout is a chair and your, of course. If you want, and this is completely optional, you can add some very, very light dumbbells. I'm talking about like 3 to 5 pounds, like even actually from 1 to 5 pounds on the dumbbells. And you also have the option, completely optional, to loop band as well. So that is all that you need for this workout. We are going to get started with this workout. And I always like to start all my workouts by getting the core to be activated. Let's wake up the core. Let's do some diaphragm breathing. We are going to inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, you are going to expand the rib cage, expand everything front, sides, and back. Exhale. Navel will draw in and the pelvic floor will draw up. Inhale to expand and exhale to contract. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, warm up the body. Exhale, we're warming up the body and we are waking up the core. Give me 2 more. And exhale, and last one. Inhale and exhale. And now you are going to kind of sit at the edge of the chair, not all the way at the edge, but away from the back of the chair. You are going to march out, out, and in, out, out, and in, out, out, and in, out, out, and in, out, out, and in. And if you just want to just go and just like literally pop your heels, if you don't want to do all the marching stuff, you can do that too. So it's out, out, and in, out, out, and if you feel up to it, depending on how you are feeling, we're going to add some arms. Out, out, and in, out, out, and in, out, out, and in, out, out, and in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Now with your arms, you are going to take them out this way, palms facing down, and then you're going to bring it back, palms facing up. So out, in, out, in. Every time you come in, think about squeezing the shoulder blades, get those back muscles to be activated. Out and in, out, in, out, in, out, and in, and out, and in, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. So next up, you are going to have your arms by your side, with your palms facing the back wall, or what the back is for you, and you are going to raise them up about forehead height, and you're going to pull them back like you're doing like a row or like a lat pull. Elbows down, and you push it right back up. Bring it down and up. Pull it back. Activate those back muscles. Bring it up and down. Keep going. We are waking up those back muscles. Up and pull back and reverse it back. Keep going. Give me 3 more of these. And 2 more. And last one. Awesome. So now what we are going to do, we are going to take those hands straight out in front of you, make a fist, okay? And you are going to open them wide. And as you open them wide, I want you to think about squeezing the shoulder blades. And if you want, you can add a heel raise as you are doing that. So you just tap those heels. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Now we are going to do some like high knees. So just to the side. Make space for the belly. And you don't even have to lift up the knee up as high. You can just literally barely lift. Or you can just, again, pop the heel up individually. Going back and forth. Just a little tap on the knee. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Keep going. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. And as you are sitting here, you pretend like you have something in your hand, like a dumbbell, and you are going to push it up at a diagonal. Not directly horizontal, not all the way overhead, but diagonal. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And if you want, you can add a heel tap. Just push the leg out and tap on the heel. Inhale and exhale. 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 And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. And now you are going to hinge over a little bit, give the belly some space if needed. We are going to make the letter Y and then the letter T. Letter Y, letter T. Letter Y and letter T. And 4 and 3 and 2 and the last one. Awesome. So now, as you sit and you're going to keep one foot on the floor and you're going to pick up the other leg. It's hovering from the floor. It's not touching the floor, and you're just going to open it and close. Open and close. If hovering it, if that feels like too much, just keep it down. Pick it up. Stay still touching the floor. Just take one leg out, bring it back in. Or if that is too much, you can just literally keep the foot on the floor and just open up the leg. Just push the knee out. So just choose your option. So we're doing some rehearsal movements of what we are going to do in the workout. And 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Switch side. We're doing the same thing. Open and close. Open and close. Don't forget the different options that you have. Inhale and exhale. You can just literally pick it up and go on the other side. You have different options. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. So for today's workout, we are going to go through 8 exercises, and we are going to do that for 45 seconds on and 15 seconds off. And just to show you the very first exercise, it's the same thing we did in the warm-up, where you're doing like a fly and then you can pop the heel. You don't need to use dumbbells for this, but if you want, you can always add some dumbbells. Just remember to squeeze the shoulder blades every time you open. That's going to be exercise number 1. Exercise number 2, same thing we did in the warm-up. Just some marches with high knees. And for number 3, we're going to do the baby lift with the heel tap. If you want to add a dumbbell, you can do that as well. And after that, this band is completely optional. but you are going to place this band above the knee, completely optional. 1 foot planted. You just open it to the side, take a break, and then you do it on the other side. And the next exercise after that, you can grab some dumbbells if you choose. You are going to keep your elbows by your side. You're going to open 1, 2, and then you're going to give me 2 bicep curls. 1 and 2, and 1 and 2. And then you're going to put these down. You're going to sit, and you're going to pick up one leg like a dancer or a ballerina, toes pointed. 1, 2, switch, 1, 2. I want the inner thighs to actually do this work. And last but not least, you are going to do the letter Y, the letter T, and you have the option of using dumbbells if you choose. You don't have to. Okay? So that is the workout for today. 8 different exercises, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. I am just setting up my timer. Alrighty, let's get started with the back flies. We are on in 2, 1. There you go. Back fly. So you just open, squeeze the shoulder blades, and pop those heels up. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Squeeze those back muscles. Keep going. You got 3 seconds to go. Awesome. Break time. Take a break. We have 3 seconds. Oh, we're doing the marches next. And march, and march, and march, and march. And remember, you can just pop the heel up each time. Or just give me it. Tap the knee if you can, but you don't have to. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Keep going. You're almost there. You have 15 seconds to go. Use that breath. Still getting some leg movement in there, even though it's a seated workout. You have 5 seconds. And time. Awesome. Next up, we are going to do the baby. And baby lift, you can use a dumbbell and you can just do it without weight. You can add some legs if you choose. We're on in 3 seconds. So, well, without weight, you can just go. If you choose to use a dumbbell, you can just go ahead and just literally just use the weight. You're pushing it up at a diagonal. And if you want to add feet to it, you can. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Different options based on where you are today. Because if you do this workout today and then you do it in like a week or 2, where you are may be completely different, and that's okay. We have 4 seconds to go. And time. And now you can grab the mini loop band, which is completely optional. You are going to place it above the knees. Got 2 seconds to go. Let's inhale and exhale. Be mindful of the core. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Remember, you have the option. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Or you can just literally stay here. Inhale, exhale. Only one leg is moving. You're just pushing the knee out. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You got 5 seconds to go. Almost there. Awesome. And next, we will do the other side. Take a break. Pause if you need. On in 3, 2, 1. Other side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. You can always play around with the size of the band. You can always get a thicker band if you want it to be more intense, or if it's too intense, you can always get a lighter band or no band at all, and you don't have to hover. You can just take it aside, step to the side. I love to give different options because I believe it brings healing. You can find different ways to move. And time. All right, you can take up this band. And completely optional, you can grab a pair of light dumbbells if you choose, but you don't have to. Elbows by the side and time, let's go. External rotation, 1, 2, and up, 2. Open, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Every time you open, I want you to think about squeezing those shoulder blades, getting those back muscles activated, also getting like your mid-back activated as well. Because as moms, we need to have very, very strong backs. Actually, we need strong everything. We're carrying babies and all of that. We need everything to be strong. Almost there. And time. All right, you can put those dumbbells down. Next up, we are going to dance a little bit. Sort of, but not really. We're going to do that ballerina thing. 1. We're doing 2 per side. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Be mindful of the core. Exhale, exhale. Exhale, exhale. And you do not have to lift the leg up high. You can just literally go here, 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 like barely lifting it off the floor. You do not have to go high. You can always tone this workout down or take it up. Take it up a notch or take it down a notch. You got 5 seconds to go. And time. All right. And the last exercise for the first round of the circuit is going to be the Y, the letter Y and letter T. You can do it completely without dumbbells, or you can use some very light dumbbells. And it goes like this. Let's go. And it's time. It's the letter Y, the letter T, the letter Y, and the letter T. You slightly bend over. And especially when you're doing the letter T, I want those back muscles to really be engaged. Let the back do the work. Because the back muscles are really strong, so it's really important to use them. We have 5 seconds to go. We're almost there. And time. I had to get that last one in there just to be even. This is the end of the circuit. We're going to repeat it one more time. You know what to do. We're going to do the back fly with full raise next. And 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Inhale and exhale. And exhale. Squeeze those shoulder blades, engage those back muscles. Even if you want to add like a resistance band here, if you choose to, or you can add some dumbbells. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Different option. You have 5 seconds to go. And time. Awesome. We are going to do those high knees next. Take a break. Get a sip of water if you need. You have 5 seconds. 2 and 1. And time. High knee. Remember that you have the option to just the heel up, tap the heel up, get some movement in the legs. It's all dependent on how you are feeling at the time that you are doing this workout. And again, you can repeat this workout at any given point, whether in pregnancy or in postpartum. Anytime you need like a seated workout, you don't want to be up on your feet for whatever reason, this is a great workout to come back to. You have 5 seconds to go. And time. Awesome. So next up, we have the baby lift. And remember, you don't actually have to use weight, but it's a good practice to lift up our babies, right? We got 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Grab a dumbbell if you choose, or no dumbbell. Push it out. This is a great exercise. I love this baby lift exercise because our kids, they love it when we like throw them up in the air like this. So when we work out those muscles, it makes it easier for us to just throw our kids up in the air. And the reality is, the older the kids get, the more they want you to do that for them. So let's get these muscles to be very strong. You got 5 seconds to go. You're almost there. And time. Awesome. And now let's grab that loop resistance band, that mini loop resistance band. You're going to place it above the knees. And time. Go. Not much of a break in between this one. What can I say? It took me some time to put my band on. It's okay. And this is why I demonstrated what we're doing ahead of time, because I know the breaks are very short and we want to make the best use of the time. And as I mentioned before, I'm hovering over. You don't have to hover over really high. It could be just barely off the floor, or take it from the side. Just tap or leave it on the floor. I always like to remind you of the different options. That's just the way I teach in general. You have 3 seconds to go. And time. Okay, next up, we will do the other side. You have 10 seconds. Take a break. Side next. 1. And let's go. Inhale and exhale. It's a great core exercise. Focus on exhaling every time you open. And on the exhale, you want the navel to automatically draw in. It's as a result of the exhale. So here, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And that goes whether you are just tapping the foot as well. Inhale and exhale. Different options. You have 3 seconds to go. And time. All right, you can take off this resistance band now. And you are going to grab some light dumbbells if you choose to. Let's work those backs and biceps. Open, and it's time. Let's go. 1, 2, and 2 bicep curls. And 1, and 2, and 1, and 2. Remember to squeeze those back muscles like every time you open up. And the key is to keep those elbows by your side. Do not let them run away. I'd rather you do this without weight and keep proper movement than try with like really heavy dumbbells, and it's hard to keep the position. And time. All done with that. Now it's dancing time. I just like to call it dancing time, the ballerina thing. Just point the toe like you're about to dance. To go for your break. And we on in 3, 2, let's go. And 2, and 1, and 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. You have to remember, you do not have to lift the leg up high. You can just have a barely lifting. I just want those inner thighs to be engaged as you are doing your little ballet style type of dancing. You got 10 seconds to go. We're almost done with this workout. We have one more move left, and then we cool down. And time. All right, we are doing the Y, letter T's, X. You can completely do that with dumbbells, or you can choose some very light dumbbells. You don't really need anything heavy for that. All righty. Now you are going to bend over. And time, let's go. Letter Y, letter T. Letter Y, letter T. Letter Y, and letter T. Think about like using your back to help you to pull those arms up. Don't think about like swinging like your wrist or anything to do that. Especially on the T, like you want to squeeze those shoulder blades. Inhale and exhale. You got 5 seconds. And time. Awesome. So we are all done with this workout. We're just going to cool down now. Take a sip of water if you need, because I sure am taking mine. Okay. Now that we all done, congratulations on getting through this entire workout. Let's take some deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now you are going to place your hands on your knees. We are going to do some sit outs. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. I know the range of motion is limited when you are sitting down, but you can still get a lot of like movement in the upper body. Every time you exhale, think about hugging the belly, okay? Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Give me 2 more. And 1 more. Now let's roll those shoulders back, because I know we kind of work the shoulders today. And even sometimes when we do the things like simple, like time the shoulder can take a greater toll than it take around. So yeah, so let's roll those shoulders around. Release some tension. Awesome. And now you're going to bring your hand about-ish, and you're going to pull back and hold and bring it back. Pull back and hold. Then again. Give me 2 more. And last one. Okay. And now you are going to place your hands overhead, and you are going to give yourself a little side body stretch to wherever it feels comfortable. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And now switch the hands. And you are going to do the same thing on the other side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And now we're going to bring your hands forward, and you're gonna flip them around. See? Basically like the palms are facing away from each other. Then I'm gonna cross them over. Now the palms are touching. And I want you to round the upper back. Just round the back. We've been pulling and pulling. Now I'm just asking you to do the opposite of what we're doing. Round the back and release it. And now, if you pass your hands behind your back, and that's fine, you can just hold to the back of the chair. Open up the chest. You can just hold onto the back of the chair or clasp your hands. Open up the chest. It's like you're like popping that chest up to the ceiling. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. So what you're going to do is seated figure 4. You're placing one leg on top of the thighs of the other leg. You want to pretty much flex the toes. Basically, your toes are towards the knees. And if you're comfortable, you can add a little pressure here, but you don't have to, because you want to feel the stretch on this side of the glutes. So you inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. Same thing, gently remove the leg. And again, if you don't want to do the seated figure 4, you can come to the edge of the chair and just take some time and just do some windshield wipers seated. I know the range of motion is a little bit limited, but it's just a good way to just kind of like open up the hips a little bit. And other side, seated figure 4. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And one more breath. Inhale and exhale. Awesome. Now give me another big breath. Big inhale. Big exhale. Big inhale. Big exhale. You can place one hand on the chest, one hand on the belly. Give me another big inhale. Inhale and exhale. Awesome work. And this is a wrap for this workout. You have done amazing. Thank you so much for joining me for this workout. My name is Sarnia. You can always connect with me on my website at sarniainspires.com. And you can also connect with me on social media at Sarnia Inspires. See you next time. Bye-bye.